I love my supporters. Y'all was spamming my inbox like, where is the video? I apologize. This video was actually supposed to be out on Sunday, but I ended up having an emergency, so that's why I'm a little late. But I'm never really late, boo, because the tea really didn't get spilled. Now let's start off with Kayla Nicole first. Now in my previous video, I told y'all that Kayla revealed that she's in a three-way relationship, which according to Kayla, she felt like she was getting a lot of negative feedback, so she came forward and addressed her relationship. And she said, when will y'all stop? Me getting a girlfriend was not my boyfriend's idea. He just met her and didn't know her as well as I did. Just stop the ignorance. Y'all want my situation to be this so bad. My boyfriend cheats and I'm desperate to keep him, so I allow other relations. Or another one, he's tired of her. Sorry, but I don't have a dude, and y'all MFs hate to see it. So that's what she had to say about the whole situation. But recently, Zoie actually reported on this during his Messy Monday, which he got really messy when he brought up the whole Kayla versus Ty situation. Now let's do a little flashback real quick. Now according to Ty, in her video, she said the reason why she's no longer talking to Kayla was because Kayla hooked Ty up with her manager, and when they started dating and things were going good, Kayla started switching up and acting funny towards Ty and sending her all these text messages saying, oh, why you couldn't be with me? What's wrong with me? And Ty was basically getting the vibe that Kayla wanted Ty to be with her rather than the manager. Now, this is what Ty said in her video. Now, Zoie and Messy Monday actually brought that conversation up and tried to say, oh, well, Ty told y'all that Kayla liked. And Kayla was pissed that he said that because she feels like one doesn't have anything to do with the other, which is true. Like, just because I end up liking a particular girl does not mean that I like this girl. People don't realize that just because you like girls don't mean you like all girls. So she actually clapped back as though she said the truth will reveal itself. It's pretty annoying seeing y'all put 2 and 5 together and get 1. Mind my business correctly or stay the out of it. Hashtag next case. Now Kayla ended up talking about all of this and more on live, and she also talked about the whole Ty situation, how her and Ty are friends behind the scenes, but people don't know the real truth because they actually ended up really talking about what happened in their friendship and why it went wrong, and that definitely was not the case.
And honestly, I'm waiting on the right time to do this because everything is genuine on my end, but I'm like kind of just sick and tired of everybody putting 2 and 5 together and getting 1 about somebody being right in this past situation, and that's not the case. But I guess y'all could take that and run with it like y'all did, but I'm gonna speak my parts, okay? Because I just feel like y'all are loud and wrong, and we don't need to keep spreading bull. And stop asking retarded questions. I make this so obvious, so don't get on here acting confused. Shut up talking to me if you talking about that, and I'm not explaining shit. But what I will touch base on is everybody being ignorant, thinking they right about a similar situation, but it wasn't the case. All these little weird laws, like, do I got y'all on payroll? Because it really seemed like it. You know what I'm saying? I was never going to bring this to the internet because I was liking the way we was building everything back up. But I just feel like it needs to be not even a sit down. Because really I was just like, okay, well, as long as I get an apology. But it really needs to be corrected and addressed. And that's just out of respect for this friendship. Especially if we both want this. I can't keep sitting here taking the backlash and people thinking they know what they're talking about. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. So I'm not going to explain myself about my whole relationship thing. I'm just talking about this past situation that I had with a friend that everybody keep trying to tie together with what I got going on right now.
Kind of like when I dress like a boy, y'all. Do y'all have an open relationship? Nope.
My girlfriend just left. She went back.
Why you leaving? I gotta make some money. I gotta get their money.
Now, Airi recently broke up with Trey again, and according to Trey, Airi has him blocked on everything, and he claims he don't know why Airi broke up with him, why she's mad.
Trey, my f***ing bills.
Who's that?
This used to be my crush. But I had to let him go because he just acting like a dub. He's mad cute though. He's so sweet, mad funny. He danced a little bit. He's mad
so
goofy.
Sweet, but he a dub.
Yeah, he's definitely a dub. I'll tell you why later. But nah, I would definitely
He's smashable though, sis.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was smashed, but I didn't smash him. But I had the chance to. Like, he wanted to, but he just wasn't acting right. So I was like, nah. So yeah, you definitely a smash look wise. Like if I didn't know
you smashable.
Yeah, you definitely smashable. But I'm passing you. But you is smashable. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now, Savvy's Smash Up Pass video came out the same day that Airi and Trey last posted their video. So I'm pretty sure people were sending the Smash Up Pass clip to Airi, and this is why Airi is pissed, because this is not the first time someone came forward saying that Trey was talking to them in the DMs. And things obviously went a little bit too far, because Savvy is saying that she was actually supposed to smash Trey in real life. Here it is, Trey is being unfaithful again, which he's claiming that he wasn't unfaithful, but Savvy has no reason to lie. And you keep denying the whole situation, she's probably gonna do like the other girl and come forward with receipts. But even if Savvy drop receipts, I don't think Airi and Trey is ever gonna break up, because Airi needs Trey financially. She needs him for the video. I really don't even think Airi really likes Trey like that. I think she's just keeping him around because she know financially it works. You know what I'm saying? When they do videos together, they get views, they get money, and it works. So I really think they're gonna find a way to spin the story and make it work in their favor so they can benefit off of this financially, because Airi and Trey are not gonna stop messing with each other. If anything, everybody's gonna eat off this story. They're just probably plotting right now, trying to figure out how are we gonna spin this story. Now that all the blogs are talking about this whole situation, how are we gonna spin this story? Good luck. Now let's talk Chris Sales. Recently, his used to be best friend Antonio came forward and spoke on why they were no longer friends. Now Chris did explain his side of the story on IG Live, but for some reason I cannot find this live. I was looking and looking, but I was on that particular live and I heard the whole story, so I'm just gonna sum it up because I can't find the video. Now Chris claimed that Antonio and him fell out over a girl. The girl name is Tiffany. Yes, the same Tiffany that had CJ when Queen was looking for her son. And supposedly Chris claimed that he knew Tiffany for 5 years.
You guys know that I met Chris and Antonio a couple months ago.
Which in that live, he said that Antonio introduced him to Tiff. And he said, yo, listen, full back on this one. I really like her. I'm crushing on her. I'm trying to talk to her. But when Tiff got around Chris, she ended up liking Chris more. And she started gravitating to Chris. At first, it was her, Antonio, and Chris doing videos. And then it just ended up being Tiff and Chris doing videos, which made Antonio mad. So he confronted Chris. And when he confronted Chris, things ended up going left, and Chris didn't understand why he was mad at him because Tiff liked him. So they ended up falling out. Now this is Chris' story, but Antonio is saying that's not the real story. Here's what he had to say.
I was staying with these YouTubers for a little bit, and you know, in the beginning it was all fun, it was cool, and then sort of like throughout over time it started to get just sort of weird. You know, I felt like the people that were calling me friends and were claiming that we were friends weren't really doing things that friends would do. But I know what it's like to have true friends. You know, I felt like I was being more of a real friend to the people that were around me than they were being to me. So I just had to distance myself. I seen some videos and clips of somebody saying that I was talking to his girl or whatever. We didn't fall out over no females. You know, I addressed it. I addressed how I had felt before. I was like, look, bro, you know, I think that whoop whoop da 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 da. And his reaction was, you got to look at it from like Drake's point of view. Me apologizing to you is like Drake apologizing to one of his boys. And I looked at him, I'm like, bro, it's cool. I'm not with the whole hoorah, you know. And so I had to just distance myself to better myself as an individual, and I did.
Things happen for a reason. I'm kind of glad they fell out, because Antonio had potential to do so much better. But when you have certain people around you, and I keep saying this, it's about your environment. When you have certain people around you that's giving off negative feedback, you become a part of that negativity. You get what I'm saying? So the fact that he walked away from that situation and now he's doing so much better, that was a win. You didn't lose anything. You gained from this whole situation, because you walking away is what you needed to mature and grow. And you can tell by him talking that he has matured a lot. He now has a daughter that he has to live for. He lost a lot of weight. He got a good job. I'm glad that he ended up leaving that house, because it was that moment that broke the camel back to make him walk away and do him. So everything really worked in his favor. Make sure you actually go check out his channel, because he talks more about his daughter. He introduced his new girlfriend. He's doing more videos with his family. So make sure y'all go check that video out. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking. Until next time, peace.